So it seems that at least one of the tech giants did indeed meddle in the abortion referendum here in Ireland last year. To tell us more about this, we're joined by media commentator and journalist John McGurk. John, thanks very much for joining us. First of all, can you tell us what exactly the allegation is surrounding interference in the abortion referendum?
Well, a group in the US, Tim, called Project Veritas, who are well known for sort of conducting sting operations and undercover work and all the rest of it. And just recently, last week, they caught a Google executive on camera saying something to the effect that they would try and make sure there were no more Trumps and so on and so forth. They uncovered, or say that they have uncovered, a document purporting to be from internal in YouTube, which is, according to them, a list of search terms that YouTube blacklisted in the run-up to last year's referendum in Ireland. So for those who don't understand what that means, basically the allegation is that if you, for example, typed in one of the terms that was allegedly blacklisted was unborn life. So if you typed unborn life into YouTube in the run-up to the referendum, trying to find out, for example, what an unborn child looked like at a particular stage of development, YouTube would have orchestrated that search in a way that you wouldn't find all of the results or even very many of the results at all. That's the core of the allegation, essentially. Now, it should be noted that the list of terms, and there are about 100 of them that YouTube blacklisted, range from everything from repeal the eighth to state funding for repeal the eighth to the unborn child to the names of pro-life campaigners like Ronan Mullen and David Quinn, and so on and so forth. So this is a very extensive list and suggests that YouTube, if it's accurate, and by the way, YouTube have not commented on this yet, nor to my knowledge have they been asked to comment on it yet. But if it's accurate, it suggests that there was a widespread attempt to influence what Irish voters were seeing and could see in the run-up to the referendum.
And YouTube is, of course, owned by Google, who themselves interfered, some would say, in the referendum by denying campaigners the right to advertise.
They definitely interfered with campaigns in the run-up to the referendum by forcing campaigns to alter their spending plans at the last minute in a way that is unprecedented, I believe, in the history of that company's operations worldwide. In this country, I think the establishment tends to take the view that, once the right team wins, no harm, no foul. And it works for them. But ultimately, at some point in the future, that's going to come and bite them back in the backside.